watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio, and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku. Wednesday, March 20th. Good evening, I'm Chris Palermo. Earlier this week, President Joe Biden visited Las Vegas to speak about affordable housing and the economy in Nevada. However, his comments have received criticism from the Republican Party. R.J. Camacho has the story.
On Tuesday, March 19th, Joe Biden visited Vegas to speak at the Stupak Community Center to talk about the economy and affordable housing, unrelated to the letter that was recently sent by Governor Lombardo to him about this same topic. He spoke about how he came into office during the pandemic and that Nevada was especially hit hard due to the lack of tourism, and that before he came into office, unemployment in Nevada was at 30%. He continued on stating that since he became president, Nevada has created 274,000 jobs, in addition to another 129,000.
I propose and sign the most significant investment in our nation's infrastructure in generations. And now we're going to have an infrastructure decade. So far, 47,000 new projects modernize Americans' roads, bridges, ports, airports, public transit, and so much more is happening. Creating jobs now and jobs for the future as well. $3.4 billion in projects right here in Nevada. $3.4 billion.
Biden continued, mentioning the Brightline project, which is a project meant to build a high-speed rail line that connects Southern California to Las Vegas. He believes that the construction of this rail line will create 35,000 good-paying jobs, take 3 million vehicles off the road, and significantly reduce pollution. He also touched on the subject of the increase of small businesses since he took office.
Across the country, folks have filed a record number of new business applications since I took office. The fastest growth of Latino-owned businesses in more than a decade. More black small businesses starting at the highest rate in 30 years. In Nevada, since I came to office, we've seen 195,000 small business applications. And every one of those applications is an act of hope. For example, here in Clark County, nearly 1,000 brand new affordable units for seniors are under construction today as a result. 8,000 homes total for families, seniors, and veterans. And across the country, more people own homes now than before the pandemic. We're seeing fewer foreclosures than any time in decades, but we have a lot more to do. For too many people, the dream of having a good home still feels out of reach. I get it.
He added as well that small businesses make up half the economy in America. He also touched on the state of affordable housing in Nevada and the U.S.
What we've been doing works to increase housing supply and keep costs down in the future. First, for homeowners, if inflation keeps coming down, and it's predicted to do that, mortgage rates are going to come down as well, but I'm not going to wait.
However, Republicans have refuted claims from Biden about the economy being the greatest in the world and stating that inflation is going down. The Republican National Committee has issued a statement regarding Biden's speech, stating that Nevada's families are being crushed by Joe Biden's failures, from historic inflation and an open border to skyrocketing overdose deaths across the state. Nevada wants results, not lip service. Speaking of criticism, Governor Joe Lombardo recently criticized Joe Biden as well, via a letter he sent to the president, urging his administration to help alleviate the affordable housing crisis in Nevada, as well as release more federal land for housing development. Governor Lombardo wrote in his letter that, despite spending billions on laws like the Inflation Reduction Act and the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, the federal government still struggles to efficiently deliver on public land conveyances due to a lack of resources and manpower. He additionally added that communities in Nevada should not have to wait years for the federal government to act.
More political news now. Senators Jackie Rosen and Catherine Cortez Masto sent a letter to the Senate Energy and Natural Resources Committee to help bring the Truckee Meadows Public Lands Management Act to the Senate floor for voting on affordable housing and more.
U.S. Senators Jackie Rosen and Catherine Cortez Masto recently sent a letter to the Senate Energy and Natural Resources Committee to hold a legislative hearing for the Truckee Meadows Public Land Management Act. This act is meant to expand economic development and affordable housing opportunities in Washoe County, support the local tribal communities, increase conservation, and protect public lands and outdoor recreation, in addition to keeping the proceeds from land sales in Nevada for priority subjects such as education and restoration around the Truckee River. The senators wrote to request the committee's assistance in securing the hearing in order to help bring the bill to the Senate floor for a vote. The senators wrote that this proposal reflects years of collaboration with a wide range of stakeholders to allow for responsible growth in Washoe County. Between 2010 and 2022, the population of Washoe County grew by 18%, whereas the U.S. population only grew 7.7% in that same time frame. This bill will help our communities expand to meet the needs of their increasing populations.
And Grid Alliance West held an event at the Pahrump Nugget on February 29th. News 25 caught up with Scott Whittemore, who talks about how their transmission upgrades can benefit Nevada residents.
Great. Thank you for being with us tonight. We are here in the Pahrump Nugget talking about the Grid Alliance West projects. To describe Grid Alliance West, they are a transmission-only company, which means they don't own or operate or develop any generation projects. They move electrons. So Grid Alliance West is proposing two projects in Nye County, the Core Upgrades Project as well as the Beatty Upgrades Project. The Core project upgrades approximately 155 miles of both 230 kV and 500 kV. This line is designed to follow the existing 230 kV system that serves both Clark and Nye County. It's interconnected electrically to both the Valley Electric Association system as well as the NV Energy system. This project purpose is to provide reliability and resiliency to the grid in both Clark and Nye County. So as a regional transmission operator here, these upgrades are due to the limited capacity of these existing lines. So they will help alleviate constraints. They improve critical infrastructure in both counties. As it relates to Nye County, there's two projects. So there's the Core Upgrades Project, and then there's the Beatty Upgrades Project. The Beatty Upgrade Project follows the existing 138 kV system owned by Valley Electric Association, and that upgrade system is currently approved as a 230 kV upgrade. It goes from Johnny Corner all the way out to Beatty. It provides resiliency and redundancy to that aging 138 system. So we've done two open houses here in Pahrump. We've also met with the Beatty Town Board as well as the Amargosa Town Board. These meetings are really an opportunity to educate the public, to give the public an opportunity to ask questions of the project, to see the route, to see the design. There's a full team here tonight from environmental, from construction and engineering, as well as the lands team is here to really answer all the questions from the public. We've had great turnout so far today. We had the county manager from Nye County here. We've had lots of interested citizens asking questions. So the goal is to educate folks and really give them an opportunity to give feedback. We will be having a hearing next month in front of the county commissioners. There's a few items. There's two development agreements for both projects as well as two special use permits for both projects. So in addition to the resiliency and redundancy that these electrical systems provide, there's also millions of dollars in tax base that will be collected by Nye County, as well as construction jobs, an opportunity for people to participate in all sorts of skill level jobs, whether it's transmission line jobs or labor jobs, safety monitoring jobs. There's huge impacts, beneficial impacts to Nye County. So this is a great project for people to come learn about. There will be job fairs, and we really encourage folks to learn as much as they can about how this is going to be beneficial for their community.
And coming up, more roads have finally opened up in Death Valley. You're watching News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. More roads have finally opened up in Death Valley. News 25 has the details.
Death Valley National Park has announced the reopening of approximately 382 additional miles of roads that were damaged by Hurricane Hilary in August of 2023. For approximately 6 months, teams have been working on both environmental and archaeological assessments, emergency repairs, and other cleanup to get damaged areas open for the public to visit. The Death Valley National Park has stated that just under 250 miles of park-maintained roads remain closed. Crews are currently working through the spring, and they hope to have the majority of those roads open within the next 2 months. The roads that are reopened are South Crater Mine Spurs, Little Sand Springs, and Crowhorn Valley, which are all located in the northeast and northwestern areas of the park, South Park Road and South Park Cutoff, which those roads are in the general area of Roger Pass Road, Middle Park Road Bypass, and Rita's Cabin Road, and lastly, Virgin Spring Road and Upper Confidence Wash Road. These roads are located in the southern end of the park. South Park Road, South Park Cutoff, Virgin Spring Road, and Upper Confidence Wash Road all require high clearance 4-wheel drive.
Get ready to get dancing, because one iconic musical group is Headlin and Las Vegas with an amazing response. Correspondent Maria Centers now joins us with the latest from the Strip.
Viewed by many of us as the greatest R&B group of all time, Jodeci kicked off its Las Vegas residency at the Mandalay Bay's House of Blues. I was lucky enough to cover the concert and jammed out to each and every lyric.
Can I sing my song tonight? You see, I got to excuse me sometimes.
Affectionately known by lifelong fans as the bad boys of R&B, Jodeci, the show, the after party, the Vegas residency, sold out during its opening weekend. Jodeci has 8 more residency dates planned for March 20th, the 23rd, and the 24th, along with July 5th, 6th, 10th, 12th, and the 13th. Reporting right here from the Las Vegas Strip, I'm Maria Centers with Southern Nevada News Network.
Great story, Maria. Jodeci originally hails from North Carolina and formed in 1988. In today's Business Brief, we are speaking with Marcellus Curtis, who is the founder and CEO of Year on Deck Playing Cards.
My name is Marcellus Curtis. I am the founder and creator of Year on Deck Playing Cards. It's a new keepsake for high schools. Typically, for over the past 100 years, all we had was a yearbook to commemorate the school year. Now we have a pocket-sized keepsake along with the yearbook. Year on Deck Playing Cards is a new keepsake. Basically, what we did is we combined the superlatives with the deck of playing cards. So now you get to play with them. The way it works is, as normal, everybody gets to vote for their favorite person in each category. Well, now on each category, there's a card. Okay, from what's this here? Best dress. Okay, so whoever wins best dress, their picture will appear on the deck on this particular card. And so collectively, it makes up the deck of playing cards. You get the cards along with the yearbook. So then the way the program works is the school signs up. Normally what we're doing is the yearbook company actually offers the Year on Deck Playing Cards now along with their yearbook. We go directly. We partnered up with the yearbook companies to allow them to offer now a new keepsake along with their yearbook. If your school would like to participate in our program, simply go to yearondeck.com and sign up. It's really simple because it's seamless to the program that you already use. The same photos and the program that you use to provide your pictures and your data for your yearbook, it's the same files that you use to sign up on the website.
And Pahrump has a new wild horse roaming the neighborhood. Please forgive me. Mikey Ruhan has all the details.
Congratulations to the proud parents of a newborn foal in Pahrump, born sometime between March 19th and March 20th, 2024. Remember, never approach wild horses, and feeding wild horses and burros is illegal. It causes them to become habituated and expect that people will give them food.
Okay, no more horsing around. More news coming up next. I'm Chris Palermo, News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
And we're back. The Welcome to Las Vegas sign will be changing colors tomorrow in recognition of Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Week in honor of former Raiders quarterback David Humm.
The Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas sign will be changing colors on March 21st in recognition of Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Week. This week was officially established statewide in Nevada by Senate Bill 286, or the David Humm Commemorative Bill. Humm was a quarterback in Bishop Gorman High School and went on to play 10 years in the NFL, including 7 years with the Raiders. However, he passed away in March 2018 due to complications with multiple sclerosis. Humm's family will be taking part in the sign lighting, along with State Senator Marilyn Dondero-Loop, who helped pass Senate Bill 286. Michael Naft, who is a Clark County Commissioner, spoke on the matter, stating that some 9,000 Nevadans are afflicted with multiple sclerosis. By turning the lights of the iconic welcome sign orange, we bring attention to this disease and the therapies available to MS patients that will reduce disease progression and disability.
Well, in sports, an early bird chance at F1 tickets, and the LA Kings and the home team, the Vegas Golden Knights, are jockeying for position for those playoff spots. Mikey Ruhan has sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at www.kpvm.tv and now on Roku. Golden Knights welcomed the Tampa Bay Lightning last night. They lost 5-3. They welcome the Seattle Kraken on Thursday. 10th seed UNLV Lady Rebels are heading to Los Angeles to play the 7th seed Creighton in the first round of the Mountain West tournament at Pauley Pavilion on the UCLA campus on Saturday, March 23rd at 4 p.m. Officials with the Grand Prix recently announced a ticket pre-sale for Nevada residents starting at noon on Friday, March 22nd through Sunday, March 24th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time. Locals must purchase tickets using a credit card or debit card linked to a Nevada billing address. Tickets will then go on sale to the general public on Monday, March 25th at 10 a.m. Las Vegas Raiders receiver Davante Adams will be featured in a new Netflix docuseries. The 8-episode series called Receiver will follow 5 pass catchers around the NFL during the 2023 season. Pahrump Valley Trojans varsity softball are at home today taking on Western High School. That game is in progress. Varsity baseball is on the road at Mater East Academy. That game is also in progress. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
We're looking through the lens of the Lerner and Rowe weather cam right here in Pahrump, and there's a new baby horse. Weather just as advertised. The high near 77. Add 10 degrees with the sun, and you could take a dip in the pool. The forecast coming up.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. I'm Mike Ruhan from the Channel 25 Weather Studios and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku. Check out the weather map. Fernley, 70 degrees. Fallon, 72. Carson City, 65. Tonopah saw 64 degrees today. Goldfield, 67. Out in beautiful Beatty, 73 degrees. Amargosa, that's your hot spot, 79 degrees. Las Vegas, 74. Out in Death Valley, almost 90 degrees at 89. But here in the paradise of Pahrump, our current temperature is 74 degrees. We had a high of 76 just a little bit earlier. Winds out of the south-southwest at 6 miles per hour. Humidity, 19%. Sun rose this morning at 6:46. It's going to set this evening at 6:56. We go down to a low of 49 degrees under clear skies. Humidity goes up to 40%. You would think there would be clouds, but I don't think there is. Check this out. 76 degrees tomorrow, sunshine, then the clouds come on Friday. Saturday we got clouds and wind, 23 mile per hour. Sunday, rebounding a little bit on the wind, but the temperature drops to 61. Monday, 65, 68 on Tuesday. Then finally we get back into the 70s on Wednesday. Back to the desk. Here's Chris.
Thank you, Mikey. It's looking good. That'll just about do it for us. News 25. Have a great night.